guys, gals, and non-binary pals, it is 𝗍𝗶𝗱𝗲 here today. If this is the first time that you're seeing my channel, or you're just not subscribed, you should be subscribed because we could be friends one day, you never know. If you are subscribed, hi, welcome back. I love you shimmers. You should leave a comment, I love reading them. Today, I'm just going to be giving you some shifting tips. I don't know how many I'm giving, we'll see by the title. Enjoy. Disclaimer, before I give any tips, these aren't requirements. These are just things that helped me or someone I know shift. They're not required, they're just tools. It's like if I tell you you could ride your bike to school or you could walk to school, I'm not telling you you have to ride the bike. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Obviously, if the bike is broken and doesn't work for you, you shouldn't ride it. So you shouldn't be like, oh, I should ride the bike because she said I could do that or walk. You can still walk. Onwards.
Missing someone. With all your missing someone.
Tip number 1, stop comparing your shifting journey to someone else's shifting journey. You are you, you are not them, they are them, they're not you. Your shifting journeys will be separate because your shifting journey happens in your head. You're shifting your awareness. It's all what you want in your mind. Obviously, if you're a subconscious theorist with shifting, you really believe that it's all happening in your head anyways. And then 2, if you're a multiverse shifter, then it's your other life in the multiverse, not theirs. So focus on yours, stop comparing it to other people's. Number 2, instead of keeping track of how many days it's been taking you to shift, keep track of what methods are working the best for you and how many times you use the method. Because if you're like, oh, I've used the Raven method 30 times and I've gotten no symptoms each time, maybe it's time to use a different method. If with the Alice in Wonderland method, you've used it twice, but you got a lot of symptoms, maybe you should go back to that. Then you just know, like, where you stand, what methods work the best, and then you can also get a grasp on if you need to mix methods or maybe just do a different thing, which goes on to tip number 3. Maybe make your own method. This sounds a little crazy at first, like, yes, make your own method, although you have not shifted. But here is why. Because if you make your own method, your brain will know that you made it, so it's automatically going to be more special to you inside of your head. That's just a psychological fact. Believe it or not, I was once a psychology major, so I actually know what I'm talking about when I say that. If you make a method, it's automatically going to give you better results than any other method because it's your method. If someone you know makes a method and they're like, oh, you should try my method, you're going to automatically get better results because it's your friend's method. That's why when like creators make methods and they work really great because you love that creator, it's partially also because of your love for that person that's inflicting itself onto the method. And even if you think you don't love yourself, you do love all of your creations somewhere psychologically in your head. I know that a lot of people get mad when they hear this, so I'm going to explain why I'm giving you this tip. I get very thirsty. Don't know if you know this, it's a fact. I'm literally almost always drinking something. I literally feel like I'm thirsty right now. My mouth gets dry, it distracts me. So I'm gonna tell you to drink water, but you can also drink tea or anything else. Just something to keep your mouth moist if you are like me and you get distracted by a dry mouth. Only applies to those who get distracted with a dry mouth, but it still applies. 4. I don't know if it's 4. Next tip. Bring your desired reality to you. That sounds crazy, right? How are you going to bring your DR to you? You're not in the MCU. Here's how. How does your desired reality bedroom look? Change up your bedroom a bit. What are the pictures you have? Do you have a phone? Maybe organize your phone screen to look more like your DR phone screen. Do you have a journal? That's your journal. Maybe get a journal in this reality that looks like that reality's journal. Change up your style. Dress up as your DR self for a day. Just get a feel of what you think your life in your desired reality is going to be like. Sounds stupid, sounds crazy, but it's actually a really good way of motivating yourself. Like, I swear to you, on my life, swear, it will motivate you so much without you even realizing it, and then you're gonna be like,
Daddy, I'm excited.
so get prepared. Next tip, stop telling yourself that you can't do it. Instead, tell yourself that you can do it. Look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I can shift because I'm a bad. Say it, because you are. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter what gender you are, doesn't matter anything. You're a bad, you can shift. End of story. Next tip, find people that you can talk about shifting to openly. That also sounds like it could be stupid, but this is also just another way to like help you motivate yourself, because when you talk to people who also believe in shifting and also talk about shifting, you're just gonna get motivated because you know that there's like this whole little community. If you don't know where to find that, you should definitely join my Discord. I'll leave a link in this video so you can join it. Everyone in there clearly believes in shifting for the most part. I think everyone does. I don't know why they wouldn't. But you should definitely join it, talk to them. Super cool. I'm in there too. You could possibly talk to me. I say really random things in there, but it's a cool way to meet people and make friends, which so many people have, and it's a lovely place. There's also places like Amino, Instagram, all sorts of things where you could possibly meet people who are into shifting. It's helpful. Next tip, focus on one DR. A lot of people will be like, oh, I want to go to this one. Oh, never mind, I'm gonna go to this one. Oh, never mind, I think I'm gonna make a script for here and go there. Focus on one destination. Where do you want to go to? It's gonna be so much easier if you just focus your awareness on this specific desired reality instead of switching DRs all the time in your head until you finally have made your first successful shift. Obviously, you can change it up along the way. Like I said, none of these are required. They're just tips. Just tips. Next tip, do your own research on shifting. When I say this, and I know this is kind of hypocritical because I'm in a YouTube video telling you to do this, people all have their own separate beliefs on shifting. Everyone has a different outlook on it. You're never gonna see two shifters who think the same thing about shifting, and that sounds crazy, but there's literally multiverse shifters, there's subconscious shifters, there are shifters who just think it's lucid dreaming, all of the above. Everyone has their own separate beliefs on shifting. So do your own research, Google whatever you need to, get the documents, and figure out, what do you believe in shifting? Like, because you can look at me and you can be like, oh, what does 𝗍𝗶𝗂 believe in shifting? I could sit there and tell you all of my beliefs on shifting, but I shouldn't let my beliefs affect yours. Just like you shouldn't be comparing your journey to mine. It's just one of those things. So definitely do your own research and don't just get all of your research from a set of creators, because most creators who are shifters have different opinions and different outlooks on it. Next tip, if you need to motivate yourself, you should write affirmations down for yourself. Anything in your handwriting is going to stick out more to you because it's your handwriting. Once again, a psychological fact. So write it, see these affirmations, believe that it's going to happen. It's going to motivate you without you even realizing it. It's literally, that's proven. It's proven. So if you're in lack of motivation, you should definitely do that. And finally, my last tip to you is to go shift, because you deserve it and you deserve to live your desired reality. I hope you have a great day or night or week. If you're not living any of those, I hope you have a great multiverse life. Wherever you are, wherever you come from, I love you. I'm so proud of you. And you're gonna go further than you already have. As always, happy birthday.